Hi you guys, it's Jane JC right there. Don't mind my hands, my nails. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do this Louis Vuitton designer inspired wall. Super cheap, easy, and cool. The materials that are needed are printer and regular paper to print the logo so that you can use it like a stencil. And you're going to need like cardstock. So the colors and quantity is totally up to you. Depends how many colors you want. Depends how much of the wall you want to cover. You also need scissors, pencil, and eraser. For any tracing mistakes, you could just easily rub it off. As well as painter's tape to stick the logos onto the wall so you don't rip off the paint when you're taking them down. So it's totally customizable. So it's just to kind of decorate your walls a little bit, and it's inspired by like the LV Louis Vuitton kind of logo. For me personally, I'm not going to actually make the LV symbol. I just kind of like these other accent symbols that are part of the logo. Okay, so I'm just going to do these different colors. But by any means, if you love the brand and you love like LV logo specifically, you can definitely find that online, like the logo printed out on paper. So here, as you can see, so I did already start the craft, but I'm trying to just backtrack so I can make this into a DIY video. So essentially, this is how it looked, and then the circle, I can't find the piece of paper that I cut out for the circle, but you get my drift. Okay, so I printed out on a white piece of paper. Okay, and yeah, something's wrong with my printer. I don't know, it's streaking hard. I think the other cartridge needs to get changed because it's empty, so don't mind that. Anyways, we're just cutting it out. So basically we're cutting it out to make it more of like a stencil. Alright, so I cut these pieces out. So in the initial logo, I believe it's this part and then the circle. So I'll just give you an example. Like this is how it would look. Like this with the circle in the middle. Just picture that this pink one would be white. And yeah, so this is what we would tape to the wall. Alright. So I know you might not be getting the vision of what I'm doing, but I'm just showing you step by step. Okay, so we're going to cut those out. And we're going to use this as the stencil because we're going to use it on cardstock, so paper. So cardstock is like a thicker kind of paper. It's not construction paper, but if you want to do construction paper, you know, maybe for a kid's room or something, you could definitely do that. But the cardstock is a bit thicker. It's a little more durable, and they come in really beautiful colors. You can get this at your local craft store. They can come in packs, like with a whole range of different colors. And I chose to use like this blue. It's like a neon blue, neon pink, neon green, neon orange. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 colors. Those are the 4 colors I'm going to be using. Alright, so for the circle one in particular, this circle logo, I don't even know what this calls. It looks like a clover, I guess. So, because I already did some. So yeah, I would put it on the pink paper like this, and then, you know, pretend it's not cut out. It's still a full sheet. So I would just go around, trace the outside of the circle. Then I would go in and trace the inside, right? And then cut it out to make it look like this. Okay, so I would cut it out. I'll show you an example. This is not the same pink. I like this pink, so I initially did it on this pink, but I don't like it. It looks too dull for me. Alright, so it would look like this essentially. And then we would tape it to the wall like so. Okay. And then I cut out I printed this other one. And then that one went on the lime green paper. So I would, you know, tape that on there. And I would trace out the outsides, trace the inside, then cut it out. And then, yeah. So on and so forth, guys. It's super easy. super affordable. Like the pack of paper, I don't remember how much it was because I had it for quite a while, but I would say like under $10. And I'm only doing a little portion of my wall. I'm not doing the whole wall. And another thing is I use cardstock because it doesn't give off like a glossy shine or anything. So if you want to take pictures or do video, like you're not gonna have like reflective, it's not gonna be like reflective, and you're not gonna see like the gloss or the, you know what I mean, like the light glare, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I chose this. And yes, I'm going to show you guys the finished product. So for me, I did 4 of the big circles. Oh yeah, 4 of these. So I didn't show you guys this one. So this part is basically the cutout from inside of here, right? So what I did was I cut out this inner piece. Sorry, it's a little bit of a mess, guys. This paper's everywhere. So I cut out that middle piece, right? Let's just say it was like this. So I cut it out from the printout, and then I would place it here. Then I would, trace around, and so trace it around. And then cut out the circle, right? Cut out the circle. If you lose a circle of something or whatever, you can always just get something that's like, you know, around the same size. Like, I don't know. Like, even use this and just make a circle, like, however big you want it on there, like proportioned, right? And then cut that out. So I just literally just improvised and just use that. If you can't find a perfect circle, or you know, your circle is not coming out nice, so you could just make one there. And then with the scissors, you just make a little slice, or you can use an X-Acto knife if you want. Just be careful. And yeah, so make a slice, and then you could just do like little cuts by cuts. I'll try and show you. I mean, I think everybody knows how to cut paper, but let's see. So I didn't really want to make any harsh lines, so I kind of like rounded it a little bit. It creased a little bit, but it's not really a big deal. So I literally just went like this, little by little. Okay. So this is time consuming. So this is for like a day that's probably like, you're just chilling out, you're like, I want to be creative, but I don't know what to do. I want something fun, creative, and neat. So, you get my drift, okay? So little by little, so that you have a nice little circle there. Might not be exactly perfect, mine's not, but, you know. You can flip it on the other side so that you don't see any kind of pencil marks or whatnot. Something like that, you know. From far away, it looks good. All right. Okay, you guys. So that's that. I'm gonna show you how the wall looks like. Hey, you guys. All right. So here is the finished part of the wall. I just want to do a small section. So here it is. I use the painter's tape behind them to tape in. I just eyeballed like where to place them, so they're not totally even, but I try my best. Just eyeballing it. It looks so crazy. It looks so cool. So it probably took me about a little over an hour, maybe hour and a half, I guess, on and off. But yeah, so from far it looks really cool, but at certain angles, if the light is hitting, like if you haven't glued every single centimeter or millimeter, like you're gonna see like little lifts, which is gonna cause a little bit of a shadowing. But other than that, like, I think this is so cool. So this is LV inspired. I obviously don't have the LV logo in here because I don't really care for it. It's not that I hate LV or anything, but I just didn't want LV in it. I just like the other kind of logos. And that's just my preference. If you love the LV itself, then by all means, do it up. But me personally, I just like this whole vibe. Like it's not any kind of specific logo. I mean, like if you look at this, you'd be like, okay, that is Louis Vuitton inspired, but I don't have the LV logo in there, and I'm totally fine with that. I like this how it is. Yeah, so you could definitely like do more colors if you want. So this literally was so cheap, simple, easy, looks cool, fun, it's creative. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed my little DIY tutorial. If you guys do it, you know, let me know. Show me how you did yours, and how it looks and stuff. Or if you follow this tutorial, I'd love to see yours. And yeah, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. All right, it's your girl Jane JC. Toodles.